This is a tutorial video for new divers. If you are trying to get Warbonds, you're going to need super credits. Now, super credits you can pay for with real money, but you can also get them in-game. So I have about half of these Warbonds here, and I have never spent any money in-game. I've never done any of the microtransactions or anything. The absolute best Warbond that you're going to want to get is Democrat Detonation. This one has an assault rifle. It has the thermite, which is the most powerful grenade in the game. It will one-shot most tanks. You have the Eruptor. This is an incredibly powerful rifle. I don't have this one unlocked yet because I'm still trying to unlock everything. You have armor that gives you more grenades. You have another primary weapon, a crossbow that shoots exploding darts, and you have the grenade pistol. In my opinion, this is the best pistol in the game. But to get these, you need super credits, which is this currency up here. I have 1,300 right now, and for the new Halo ODST Helljumper Warbond, I'm going to need 1,500, and that's going to show up here at the very bottom after control group. So, to get these super credits, what you're going to do, you're going to go to a bug map or a bot map. A bug map or a bot map usually has the most super credits, and pick a red planet. So what you're going to want to see is when you go look at these icons here, it's going to show up like that, a kind of red glowy planet. You don't want a planet with a forest, and you don't want a city. So kind of like an open, looks like a dune, maybe a moon, or something like that, not a densely covered planet. So pick a level 1, a trivial mission on one of these planets. The reason you want to pick a level 1 is because the maps are smaller. So you see here where it shows up, the map is very tiny. It's easy to traverse the whole thing. A lot bigger map takes you way longer, and you usually get less super credits. When you go in, if it looks kind of like this, you're going to want to start at one end of the map and then loop all the way around, complete your mission, and then extract like that. So I'm going to start over here in this corner. For the things you want to bring in, if you have a few items unlocked, you're going to want to bring in the Commando. If you don't have the grenade pistol yet from the Democratic Detonation, you're going to want the Commando for breaking open the shipping containers. You can also use the Eagle Strafing Run for breaking open the shipping containers. You're going to want to go in with a teammate to open the two-person bunkers, or you can use an exosuit. When you go to the terminal where the ship upgrades are, you can buy one of these exosuits in the stratagem menu. I recommend this one, the Emancipator exosuit. It has 4 autocannons, 2 on each side. It's anti-tank, and it's really good. If you are going in solo, you can also use the warp pack to get into the bunkers. However, this is in the control group Warbond, which costs 1,000 super credits, and it's on the last page, so you have to spend like 400 medals. I would not recommend that one right off the start. If you can't afford the Commando just yet, the expendable anti-tank weapon is great too, and at the start of the game, for rookie players, it should be on a 70-second cooldown. So you could call these in for every time you run into shipping. Once you start collecting stuff, the stamina enhancement booster is great because it allows you to run around the map super fast. And then the UAV recon booster is also good. It helps you find those POIs a little quicker. Maps that do not have heavy fog, you can look over the map here and then take your little pointer icon or your joystick on controller and just kind of go over the map. And if it's during the daytime, you should be able to see that light up and say minor place tagging map. So we got one right there. I'm going to break down my warp pack, so I have that.
Deploying equipment package.
Commando, so that I have that. So we're going to go around the map counterclockwise. Alright, so this first one is a bunker right here. So you can get into the bunker by using the warp pack. You stand about halfway between the back wall and the door, right about here, and you warp right in. And in here we have requisition slips, flamethrower, medals, grenades, ammo. One thing you want to be careful of is if you warp out this side over here, you'll warp into this, it'll kill you right away. This goes boom, and you die. Now another way is since this warp pack is really hard to get because you have to spend both 1,000 super credits and like 500 medals to get it, is to call in an exosuit. Which, to get an exosuit, you only need to pay requisition slips. This particular exosuit is super powerful. It has lots of explosive rounds. You see this? So it decimates anything. And you see it also putting nice big craters in the ground. But what you can do with this, you can go up, you can back it up to the bunker. that, backed up all the way to it, and you get out, and it'll drop you inside. Then you can grab the stuff, and then you go up to this door, and it says Emancipator Exosuit. Push E, or on controller it's probably A, and you get out, like that. Alright, we're gonna go like this again, hold down on the map, and then find the next POI. Just kind of mousing over here. There's a POI here to the south.
I found something.
So, this right here is the shipping container I was talking about. When to get into these, you need to blow them up. So any sort of cannon will blow it up, grenades will blow it up. The problem is most grenades create a fire around it. So you see with those barrels there, what's going to happen is when I shoot this, go boom, and the barrels aren't going to explode. But if you happen to damage these barrels, they'll explode and there'll be fire everywhere. And then you have to wait. So there's a rifle and you have a material rifle there. See what happens is if I shoot the barrels, this, check, now there's fire here, so then if I were to try to run in and get whatever here, I would light myself on fire. Dive, they put the fire out, like they taught you in school, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, there's no roller.
There's something here.
And there's these POIs that have nothing in them at all, and I hate those POIs so much.
I found something.
These POIs usually have one of these boxes. They don't have one of these loot boxes. They usually have a rare sample.
Fills my sample container.
So there's always in the water, there's always a sample or two. So I always run through the water here. There's usually a sample by these pipes, not always, as there's just a sample, there isn't. And there's still one more sample, so we run through the water over here. Let's see if I can find that sample. There it is right here, right at the edge of the water.
Sample collected.
So on the map, when it is the shape of a grayed out diamond, that means you picked up all the samples. And then when it looks like a gemstone type diamond, a diamond that's shiny, basically, that means that there is still a sample there. Like we run over here.
There's something here.
No samples, so on the map it shows just a little pointer, the pointer icon diamond, like a map marker. But see, if you look on the map where J2 is right now, that kind of looks like a gemstone. Zoom in, right there, on that looks like a gemstone. So he's looking for that sample right now, and he found it. So now it went back to a little diamond map marker.
I found something.
And there are no samples here. Just a medal.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty smiles upon your triumph.
And there you have it. We exfilled 15 samples, we found a medal, got some requisition slips, and we found some super credits.